on CoinBuds Auctions channel. Looks like there's a few people in here, not sure who's all in here, so feel free to say hello. Hey Jack, good to see you. Gonna have a little bit of a quick auction. I'll pop up real quick and see if there's anything that anybody might be interested in. Wait till we get more people in here. Hey Mr. Blue, good to see you. Just got home from driving school bus, so check these out, guys. This is pretty cool. This is sealed. They call it a scarce coin set. Seldom seen coins. It is from Littleton Coins, but the coins actually aren't in bad shape. They all have dates. You have 1936, 1903, and oh, we got a V nickel in here too. Hang on, I'm trying to look at it. But this is going to be one of the things that I'll be selling. 1911. So 11, 03, and 36. All dated. Not sure if that 36 has a mint mark. Nope. So I'm going to do this if anybody wants to start bidding on this. I'll start it at $4 for the 3 coins. Don't know how many people are in here. It says there's about 5 or 6 people in here. So if anybody would like to bid on this, we're going to start it at $4. Silver looks like is going nuts, huh, guys? I think it's like 58.01 right now per ounce. Let's see what it's at. It was higher earlier. Down to 57.84 it looks like. So right around $58 an ounce. It is crazy. Any interest? Any interest? Just doing this for now till we get more people in. No interest in that. So we're going to put it back here because I'll wait until we get more people in here. Now I know that Halloween's over, but how about an ounce of silver for anybody from the Scottsdale Mint? 1 troy ounce. It is colorized and numbered. It's on the cardboard, so you can't see the back of it, unfortunately. But again, it is numbered, number 322. You know, Halloween or not, it's still an ounce of silver. So let's see, if silver's at 57, let's start this at 55 if anybody wants it. It's under spot. Anybody, anybody. Yeah, these are nice. Starting at 55 if anybody is interested. Almost $3 under spot for an ounce of silver. Anybody who hasn't said hello, hello? I see there's about 7 people in here right now. I have a half a gram of gold here. St. Gaudens. Thing's tiny. So maybe we'll put that up later. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne. Good to see you. Ounce of silver, any interest? $55. Still under spot. Just jumped up to about 9 people in here. No interest in the silver. Let's do some slab coins. These are just generic slabs. San Francisco Mint. It's a wheat cent. 1946S. So we're going to do a 1946S wheat. We'll do an early Jefferson. This is a 1956. Actually, it's in pretty good shape. The slab protects these things. And then you get a proof. Gem Proof 76S. So I will do all 3 of these slabs for a $5 start if anybody's interested. $5 start for 3 slabbed coins. Any interest? Just jumped down to about 6 people. Which would be 5 because I'm one of the 6. So, any interest in the 3 slabbed coins? Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I was really sick about a week and a half ago, so it carried through to Thanksgiving. So, I mean, I was getting over it, but still a little bit sick back then. So again, you have a proof, 76S proof, 1946S wheat, and a 56 plain date, just regular nickel. Again, all 3 slabs, $5 if anyone's interested. Just generic slabs. But the slabs at least keep the coins nice. And because they're in plastic, these 2 doesn't make it that easy to see them. All right, no interest in those. How about one of the first commemoratives, 1892, Columbian Expedition. It's actually in really good shape. Letters are good. Have some hair detail. Good detail on the back. $1892. Let's start this at 25. If anyone's interested. A little bit under melt on it. Well, it's probably right around melt. Hey, Daddy Pa. Good to see you. 1892 Columbian Expedition. One of the first commemoratives that came out. $25 start. Don't forget, guys, silver's right around 58 bucks an ounce right now. Matthew Porter, you want the $5 for the 3 slabs? Good to see you, Matthew. All right. Just adding it to the spreadsheet. Spreadsheet's linked there if you guys want to go over to it. I don't have anything on it. I'm just going to add things as people order them or buy them. All right. So Matthew got the 3 slabs. Again, guys, 1892 commemorative Columbian Expo. $25 start if anybody's interested. If not, we'll come back to that one. Check this set out. 100 years apart, United States nickels. So you have a 1908 and a 2008. 100 year apart. Oh, the Columbian Expo, yeah, they end up being pretty nice. This one, if anybody wants it. I don't know. Start this at $4 if anybody wants it. It's pretty cool. 100 years apart. The B nickel alone is probably worth $4. Not in horrible shape. Nobody on that. Again, I have this if anybody wants it. Number 322, Scottsdale Mint. Starting at $3 under spot, 55. So it isn't an airtight, and the airtight is secured to the cardboard, so I don't want to take it off to look at the back of it. But you know what's cool is that I have 322 there. 323, 324, 325, and 326, all still connected to the cardboard. And of course, this one was cut off. So, yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? So if anybody wants all 5 of those, I'll sell all 5 of them. You get the whole set of them. I'll do it for $250, which is $50 a piece. That's taking $8 off of melt on each one of them. So I'll do all 5 for $250 if anybody wants those. Just remember the deal. Let's do. I don't want to do those yet. Still too early, even though I got a bunch of people in here. I don't want to throw the gold up there yet. How about $88D? These are all still in the packaging. 71S, this one's a proof. So these things are actually in really good shape. 99P. And a 99D. And these are not silver, guys. These are just clad, but they're all in really good shape. So 99P, 99D, 71S proof, and 88D. Do all 4 for $4 if anybody is interested. The proofs alone sell for over $4. So 4 Kennedys, $4. Any interest? For the 4 Kennedys, starting at $4. $2 face, but you have one of them's a proof, and that one is always worth more anyway. All right, Matthew Porter's in for 4. Any other interest before I sell them? Yeah, is there a bad lag? It figures. That'd be YouTube for you. All right. No other interest. I'm going to sell those. What do I do with those slabs? I want to put them with it. And then, Matthew, let me know if you want me to hold this with all your other stuff that you have coming, or if you want to pay separate and ship it. I figured you'd probably want to wait. Oh, Daddy Paw came in at 5. I didn't write sold in there. So Daddy Paw's in at 5 on those. I guess the lag's terrible, so I might give it a few extra seconds before I write sold in here, just so you guys know. All right, I'll hold it. So refresh as often as you guys can. Matthew, did you want to come back in on that one or no? All right, Daddy Paw can get them. 4 Kennedys. All right, before I write sold, anybody else? All right, so this is the next thing I'm going to do. This is going to be the same type of a thing, but let me move those out of the way. Jeepers creepers. For some reason, my fingers haven't been working lately. All right, same type of a thing, but this is 50 state commemoratives. So this is a Denver, Indiana. San Antonio Missions, Denver also. Philadelphia, Tallgrass Prairie, Virginia, and that's a Philadelphia. Denver, Montana. Denali National Park, San Francisco. So it's a business strike, San Francisco. And there is a ding on the coin. And then you have a proof, San Francisco, War in the Pacific. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 quarters. Let's start those at $4 also, if anyone's interested. $4. Any interest? Jack Siemens in at 4. Any other interest? Matthew Porter's in at 5. Jack Siemens in at 6. Matthew Porter's in at 8. Jack Siemens at 9. So Jackson at 9 on this right now. Let's say if anybody goes up to 16, hang on, I'm grabbing a flip. I'll throw this in with it. So if we get up to 16, $19.54 Denver silver quarter. Melt on these right now is about $10.50. So if we get up to 16, Matthew Porter's in at 10. If we get up to 16, this is going in with it. Jack Siemens at 16. So we're going to put some silver in with it. I'm the Cracker Stacker. You were just after Jack Zeman, Cracker Stacker. Good to see you. I don't like the way that YouTube is putting the names in here now. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. It says your name now instead of Silverjack. That's weird. And some people it puts the number after their name, which is even more weird. Like it says Matthew Porter 4761. I don't know why they're doing this now. Anybody else? We're at 16 right now on this, which includes the silver quarter. So basically you're getting the other quarters for 6 and the silver at melt. Jack, you still collecting star notes? All right, I'm going to start counting this down, guys. Going once. If you want to get in there. Jack Zeman's at 16. Going twice. Third and final time. Giving a couple of extra seconds because the lag's so bad. Yeah, you have a few from me. All right. Sold to Jack. All right, I'm just going to put quarter lot. 16. I'm just going to put you in here, Silver Jack, just because I know what that is. Yeah, and now they're getting rid of them, so. All right, so all that's for Jack. What do I want to throw up here? So this is a 24 karat gold, $50 bill. $50 milligrams, 24 karat gold. Let me see. So online these go for about 20 bucks. So these go for about 20 bucks online. 50 milligram, 24 karat gold. So let's start it at, not what they're doing it for online. Let's start it at 15. $15 if anybody's interested in that. And then I'm going to show you these also. These are all different. This is the Grand Canyon. This one's the Gettysburg. Hot Springs National Park. And Olympic National Park. So if you want any one of these, we'll do them for 15. If anybody wants all 4 of them, I'll do all 4 for 50, which will take $10 off of what you would get them for if you bought them individually. So if anybody wants all 4 of them, I'll do them all 4 for 50. Hot Springs for 15 for Daddy Pa. So he's going to do this one for 15, which takes away from the deal. So that one's going to Daddy Pa, Hot Springs. Well, because you got that one, Daddy Pa. If you want these 3 also, do them all for 45 if you want all 4 of them. For you, Daddy Pa, because you got the Hot Springs. Let me know. All right, Daddy Pa's going to do all 4 of them for 45. That's a good deal. All right, 4 gold. Hang on. I want to write it on here. 4 gold notes. 45. Daddy Pa. All right, so the next thing I'm going to show you guys is actually pretty cool. Again, guys, if anybody wants these things, I'll actually do it for $4. You get an Indian, a V-nickel, and a buffalo. So it's a scarce coin set, they say. A seldom seen coin set. So just let me know if anybody's interested in those. I have 3 sets total. And I believe they're all different years. Maybe not. That one looks like those two are the same. No, looks like they're all the same. So if anybody wants those, $4 a piece. Or $10 if you want all three of them. All right, so this next thing I'm going to do is actually pretty cool. So it's called the 2013 Coin and Chronicle set of Theodore Roosevelt. Now these things sell for good money, you guys, so I can't take too much off of it, unfortunately. But this is what it is. It's from the U.S. Mint. You open it up, you get the proof Theodore Roosevelt dollar. You get a bronze celebrating a century, and then you get a silver Theodore Roosevelt. So you get all three of those. Now this is where it gets cool. When you open this up, it's got a book inside. That explains a lot of what he did. So it comes with that. And then on this side, that flips up, and you actually have a photograph of him. Oh. And let me see. I believe that the silver is an ounce of silver, but let me just look. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. So it does. It's a silver medal from the Philadelphia Mint, and it's a 1 ounce silver medal. So if anybody wants that set, let's do it for I don't know, just do it for 57 if anybody wants the whole set. $57 for that set if anybody wants it. Ah, screw it. Drop it to 55. $55. Any interest? No interest. All right. All right. Anybody in here like Ike's? I know a couple of you in here do. Eisenhower dollar collections. Oh, we're not going to show that one yet. We'll save that one for last because that's a good one. All right. So you get a 74P and a 74D. That'll be the first one. They all come with the COA. 77 Philadelphia and 77 Denver. These are all in airtights, and they're displayed together per year. So 74, 77, 78 P&D, and then you get the the bicentennial type 1 and type 2. So the 75 proof and the 76 proof, both San Francisco Mint. Type 1 and type 2. Anybody wants this whole set? I will do the whole set for 35 bucks. I was going to say 40, but let's do 35. You get all 4 of them for 35. MS, good to see you. MS is in for 35 for those. Any other interest? Matthew Porter's in at 38. I mean, it's worth it just for the type 1 and type 2. These alone online sell for about 25 bucks just for this one set. MS is in at 40. And Matthew Porter's out. Any other interest? I'm going to count her down. Going once. Good to see you, MS. I haven't heard from you in a while. But for what it's worth, I am so busy with my job driving a school bus that I don't have time to do anything. Going third and final time. And sold to MS for 40. Let me add you to the spreadsheet here. Hold on. For Ike sets. All right. All right. This is another. I'm going to put one of these up just because I have 3 of them, but I want to get them graded. So hang on. SF Kimrush, I do $6 shipping unless it's smaller, in which case I would tell you before I do anything. So I got 3 of these. They came in a tube. So these all were in a tube of like 20 of them. And it's $6 no matter what you get. So if you get multiple things, I don't charge you $6 for every time you win something. So these came in a tube, and I bought 3 of them out of the tube. So they don't come with packaging or anything because they originally came in a tube. But these are the D-Day, the Normandy coins. I want to send these in to get them graded. They are done at the West Point Mint. These things, let me tell you what they sell for. And this is why I want to get them graded. I'll tell you guys in a second here. Matthew Porter, hold on to that thought. Hold on. There's that. There's that. Oh, hold on. I'm in gold. I don't want to be in gold. Here we go. And I'll tell you guys why I want to get these graded here in a second. First off, because these things are amazing looking. Damn it. Sorry, guys. So much easier if you have the gray sheet, and I don't have it with me. Well, I looked it up before. So if this thing comes back to 67, it's worth like $180. Just a 60, not even a 70. And these things are amazing. Like the marks are on the airtight because they were all in a tube. So maybe I should just get these all graded and then sell them graded, even though then it's going to be more money. Yeah, I'm going to text you, Matthew. So let's say I'm going to sell one, and I'm going to start it at $50. Now, whoever you sell this to, I'm not going to grade it for you. So let's start it at 50. if anybody wants one of these, raw. If not, that's completely fine. I will keep them and I'll get them all graded. It's killing me because I know I want to look it up, but I just can't find the darn things. Yeah, if you have it, Daddy Pa. I know it's up there because I've already looked it up. I just don't have it available right now. All right, I don't think anyone's interested in purchasing that. So it's 4132 for the proof. What grade is that? 4332. And what happens, or can you see if it's graded, what it's worth for a gray sheet? That's what I'm interested in. And again, guys, if anyone's interested in those 5 1-ounce silver bars, I will do them for about $8 on their melt. So I'll do all 5 of them for $250, and that's for these. They're all numbered. Oh, okay. Yeah, if it comes back at 67, it's like $170. I remember seeing that. So 68 and 69 are even higher than that. So if anybody wants these, all 5 of them. So it's 322 through 326, 22, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll do them for $50 each if you get them all together. And they are an ounce each, so that is saving you about, let's see, $35. If anybody wants all 5 of them. All right, Jack, if you're still here, I picked these two up over the weekend. You purchased something with me already, right, Jack? Yeah, you did the quarter lot. So since you did the quarter lot, if you want these, do them for face plus 2. So do both of them for 17 if you want them, just to cover the fees, the PayPal fees. Just let me know. I'll do both of those for 17 if you want them. He says, okay. All right. Nothing like getting star notes for basically face. All right, Silver Jack. So we'll put that with your stuff. Check out this bill I got you guys. I always keep the cool looking bills too, but look at these numbers. 9111, 9311. So I always keep the cool notes. Hey, I haven't showed these to you guys in a while, so I'll throw these in there. Hang on. Graded Mexican money, you guys. Top pop on both of these. That's top pop, and this one's top pop. Both of them are 66, perfect paper quality, gem uncirculated. If anybody's interested in these, oh my God, I have them on eBay right now. I always get people looking at them, but I don't sell them to you guys for what I sell them on eBay for. Hang on, let me see what I have them up there for. I don't think a lot of people on here collect foreign bills, so I usually don't offer them up, but I like to show them to you guys in case you want them. So this one is a better one because it's Series A. See how it says Series A? That is a more sought after note, and not a lot of them were made, or not a lot of them are left. So this one I have up on eBay right now for $300. If anybody on here wants it, I'll do it for $200. And this one I have up there for $250. I'll do this for $150 if anybody wants it. They're both top pop. This one I think there's like 4 or 5 of them in the same grade, but it's still, there's none higher. And this one was the very first one that was ever graded that high, and then one other came in after I had this one graded at a 66 also. So this is one of 2 in the top pop. So anybody wants those, let me know. Even if you're watching it on replay, email me. to figure out what else do I want to put up here. Half a gram of gold, everybody. So tiny. Like, look, here's a Canadian dime. So small. Still unsure if I want to sell that just because of what gold's doing right now. I still have the Britannia Liberties, if anybody's interested in those. I'll do it for $300 for the pair. So that's $150 a piece. So that's these two. I'll do them as a pair at $300. I like how the British one says Britain and Liberty, and ours says Liberty and Britannia. So, anybody's interested in these, $300 for the pair. Everybody should know what they look like. But there you go. And that's a low serial number. Number 56 it was made. I agree. Foreign currency is especially cool looking. I haven't opened this package yet, so let me show this to you guys. I just picked these up online. Haven't even opened it yet. Look at this. Still got the original packaging. Hang on, I gotta open it. Exciting, huh, guys? What have we here? What have we here? Why, they're 2025 Denver. Wow, look how deep down inside that one goes. Oh, they are all like that. $20.25 Denver. Undecided yet on what I want to do with these. If I just want to stock them. Yeah, that's where I got these from. Yeah. So I think I'm going to keep them, but definitely excited about getting them. Um, if anybody wants pennies, let me know. Oh, that's weird. Two of the coins were circulated, but 2025 circulated, Jack? Or a different year circulated? I mean, they all look like that, so you can't blame him for it. No, just circulated coins. Yeah, I mean, you definitely can't blame him. It looks like a whole box, I'm sure, of uncirculated 2025 Ds. So I can never get Denver where I am anyway. So, 1958, 1958D. Wheaties, if anybody wants these. Last year, the wheat in really good shape. I'll do these two for $8 if anybody wants them. I should just go through everything on my desk. I have so much stuff on my desk. $8 if anybody wants these two. Yeah, but if anybody wants just regular pennies, let me know. MS is in for 8. I'm just going to sell them to you, MS, for 8. They're sitting on my desk, so. 2 wheats, $8, MS. I'm not going to put sold in there, but they are sold. Yeah, so I have two 5-gallon water jugs of pennies that I have to go through. It's insane. So it is insane. I don't even know what half of the stuff is that I have up here right now. I'm trying not to get rid of pennies. Anybody who's looking for nickels for bucks, let me know. I have rolls of 1940s and 1950s mixed. I'll do them for $3 a roll. However many you want of whatever decade you want. So 40s or 50s. If anybody needs any of them, they're just all mixed though. So if anybody needs 40s or 50s for books, $3 a roll for a $2 roll. And like I said, they're all mixed, so they come looking like this. Mixed 1940s. And they're circulated. They're not horrible. Well, that one's horrible, but they're not all horrible. They are circulated. So if anybody needs those, let me know what you need and how many you want. I don't want to sell those just because they are super old. All right, so recapping, I have the 5 silver bars. If anybody wants those, I'm doing them for $55 each, which is still $2.50 under melt. Or if you want all 5 of them, I'll do them for $50 a piece for $2.50. So you get 5 ounces of silver for $2.50. I have the scarce sets, $4 a set. If anybody wants those, you get a V-nickel, an Indian head, and a buffalo. I have the 1892 commemorative. Columbian Expedition. It's actually in pretty good shape. I don't remember what I said on this. Not in bad shape, though. So I'll start it at 25 if anybody wants it. And then this crap's all just on my desk. Brazilian coins, more Brazilian coins. Anybody wants a whole tube of those? Each tube has 20 coins in it. These are very fine to extremely fine, and these are extremely fine to BU, as you could see. So if anybody wants those, I do it for $1 a coin. So $20 for a tube, if anybody wants one of those tubes. Anybody needs 2025 Proof American Women quarters, just the clad ones. Sell these for, I'm going to put my foot in my mouth because I don't even remember what we paid for these. Yeah, I'm not going to sell those right now. If you want one, let me know. I'll tell you how much for. And then I still have uncirculated mint sets still in the packaging. 2021, 2022, and 2023. Anybody wants any of those 3 sets? I'll do them for $15 per set. So 21, 22, and 23 uncirculated sets. Just let me know if you want them and what year you want. Ornaments, Christmas ornaments. I still have the same 2 that I've had. If you want to see them, let me know. But the ornaments I'll do for $35 a piece. I got this from a friend on my birthday. Wait for it. Nice friend, huh? Anybody looking for anything specific? If I have it readily available, I can grab it. A lot of the stuff I've offered up a bunch of times and nobody's wanted it, so I'm not even putting it up again. 2011 and newer proof pennies. Actually, I might have them. 2022 proof set. This thing sells for a lot of money, you guys. Anybody wants one, let me know. Again, I sell them for $50 when I go to shows. You guys want one, I'll do it for 40. Hang on, let me see if I have any proof pennies. Newer proof pennies. Let's see. Actually, 2013 and newer. Let's see what I got here. Hold on. Like, these are the things I go through, you guys. So, like, there's a 2006. Let me see if I have any of the newer ones in here. 2003. If you have any other ones that you need, let me know too. Yeah, because I have a whole crap load of years. Like, if you have anything that you need updated, you know, like I have that one, 2002. I'm just going through real quick to see if I have any 2013 or newer. 2016. Again, the marks are going to be on the flap. But there's a 2016. I have nickels too, you guys. So if you need proof nickels, let me know if you need Canadian. If you need nickels. I'll do the Colombian half for 25. All right, hold on. Who's that? Daddy Pa? Colombian Expo 25. Daddy Pa. All right, gotcha. All right. It amazes me how much crap I have. Good God. Yeah, I'll keep looking for you, Jack. Send me a list when I invoice you. Send me a list. But I'm going to keep that 2016 out. I have way too many books, so if I sit here going through my books, it's going to take me forever. All right. Anybody for anything else? Anybody for any proof sets? Uncirculated sets that I have? Oh my God, I have a box of all copper like cents right there. That's crazy. Don't want to go through that right now. Let me just look in this real quick. cool. I'm gonna offer these up if anybody wants them. So, a 1961 toned coin. They call it a collector's coin, proof 66, and it's pretty much blue. It's kind of hard to see it in here, but it's super toned. You see it better in the hand than you can in here. Almost looks purple. It's an annex. Anybody wants this? I'll do it for 10. $10 start, if anybody wants that. Anybody for 10? All right, no one for 10, huh? All right, MS is in for 10. All right, I'm going to put one more slab up here. Hang on. All right, so this one I found coin roll hunting. Hang on, before I put it up here, I want to look it up. All right. So I found this one, Coin Roll Hunting. And I sent it in to get it graded. It's double clipped. So it got clipped on the bottom and it got clipped on the top. It's a 72. They call it double curved clips. It's an AU58. It is a mint error. I'll do this one for 20 bucks if anybody wants it. Authenticated mint error double clip. Double curved clips. Matthew Porter's in for 20. Anybody else? Yeah, it's a pretty cool coin. I like to send these in when I find them, just to get them authenticated as mint errors, not post mint errors. It definitely is. All right. No one else is interested, so I'm just going to hit sold here unless somebody comes in ahead of me. All right, Matthew Porter got that one for 20. All right. Mint error slab. 20 bucks. Matthew Porter. All right. Don't forget about MS. I never forget about MS. All right, last chance on this one, guys. If anybody wants to add it to what you've already got, I'll do $4. 100 years apart. So basically 1908 to 2008. Oh, he's on the spreadsheet. Yeah, so far he's got the 4 Ike sets, the 2 wheats, and the Annex Tone coin. All right, nobody on that. There's all that stuff. There's those. All right, I think I'm going to take off. It's 9 o'clock where I am right now. I got to be up at 4. I'm going to send invoices out, except to you, Matthew Porter, just because of what we have going on. Plus, I want to text you about that D-Day coin. So we'll wait for that. But I'm going to invoice everybody else, and I'll text you shortly, Matthew, as soon as I let all my dogs out and get everything sent out. If you guys pay tonight, I will ship it tomorrow. And I'm going to keep that one out for you, Jack. I might send it to you. I really don't care. When you pay for your invoice, I'll send this to you too. And then if I have any of the other ones, we'll just figure it all out after that. Otherwise, you get that one on me. So, all right. So, all right. Thanks for coming in, guys. I'm probably going to try and do one of these later in the week. So I will see you all soon. All right, everybody. Have a good evening.